than a partner. Posted by u/throw_ra_sorbet 1941. My fiancé, 37M, and I, 32F, had been together for almost 4 years. He's a homicide detective. My friends immediately started side-eyeing me. They said don't date a cop, it's not worth it, they're all abusive, etc. None of them have ever actually dated a cop, so I found their opinions more annoying than anything else. I just felt like they were basing their judgment off a stereotype. My mom said similar things, but she dated a cop who was former military with PTSD like 49 years ago and based everything off that. Lately though, a few things have started to bother me. I don't know if it's just that these incidents seem to be more frequent or if I was just willfully blind to it before. I'm just bothered by these things now. He records our arguments. I've known about that for a while. He told me it was to make sure we remember things correctly and communicate better, and I believed him at first. I didn't like it, and I thought it was petty and stupid. I asked him if he saved the recordings, and he said he deletes them once the argument was resolved. I've since found a folder on his computer labeled with dates and times, and they're recordings of arguments or other conversations we've had going back over a year. He notices tiny changes in my behavior and asks questions in a way that feels more like an interrogation than concern. I also recently discovered he's done background checks on some of my friends and coworkers. Sometimes his phone buzzes, and he steps out for hours without explanation, but he just says he's handling work stuff whenever I ask. He makes cryptic comments like, I only trust what I can verify, or I like to know everything that might matter when it comes to things between us. Not strictly talking about work, then he laughs it off, but the words stick. It's hard to tell when he's joking and when he's serious. I love him, but it's like sometimes I feel like he's treating me like I'm some sort of suspect. He doesn't seem to trust anyone, including me. Every little disagreement feels like it could be evidence. Recently, he's made some comments related to having kids, about having a tracker on them at all times and never letting them spend the night at friends' houses. This came after I told him that people at work were saying their kids don't have sleepovers like we used to have. He said he'll never let his kids spend the night at somebody else's house and that he'll do background checks on every parent of our kids' friends and teachers. I feel like these sort of comments are becoming more frequent, and it's just escalating. How do I handle this with him? How do I discuss this in a way that won't just turn into a dumb argument that he inevitably records for no good reason? I honestly don't know how to bring this up to him. I've considered telling him he needs therapy because he cannot continue to live life so suspicious and paranoid about everything and everyone. I'm pretty sure he'll refuse that. /relevant comments. Commenter. So he's controlling and suspicious, which are precursors for coercive